The process of genetic extraction will destroy your original body. Beginning extraction now.
Be wary when entering this area. The Blight is a slow death and one I would save you all from suffering. A missive from Leliana to Inquisition agents. Well, this is freaking cool. Let's check it out. Oh, look, Darkspawn. Well, that's great. Apparently the entrance is still doing stupendously. So I'm getting linked hardcore from up there. Hold on now. Oh my lord, there are a lot of them. Good? Be good. What is this? Chest? We'll take it. King's Willow Weave. Can anyone enlighten me to what the Blight is, who Darkspawn are? Sure. So, the lore that nobody knows if it's, like, true or not, but we think it is that eventually this nation called Tevinter, its mages got so powerful that they wanted to kind of like challenge the gods. So what they did was they physically entered the Fade, which is kind of like the demon world, sort of. And they went to the seat of the Maker, who is like the big god in the world, in this thing called the Black City, I want to say it's called. Now, the problem is that apparently that was a really bad thing to do. Because when the humans went into the demon world and went to this specific area in the, was it the Golden City? I thought it was the Black something. But when they went to this specific area, it was so wrong what they did that it caused the first Blight. And what the Blight is it's basically like a corruption, and it is corrupted people and of the various different factions on this in this world. And I don't know where the first archdemon came from, but a Blight is when the Darkspawn go into the deep roads, which is like a giant dwarven metro system, and they bury around in there, and they find these things called the Old Gods, who are basically like these sleeping ancient powers. We don't really know why they're down there. There's probably a bunch of lore for that. But when they find one of these Old Gods, they corrupt them, and they corrupt them into an archdemon. And the archdemon then leads a Blight. So the Blights are basically, there's a series of Blights. The latest one was the 5th one. And the Blights are essentially when an archdemon leads the Darkspawn out of the deep roads to attempt to destroy the Earth, or destroy the planet, I should say. So the thing is like, we don't really know how true any of that is, and the game kind of plays with that a little bit. And in each Dragone Age, we find out like a little bit more about what's truth and what's fiction. But it's super interesting. So, interestingly enough, the Grey Wardens, which are kind of like the centerpiece of the first game, the only reason a Grey Warden is a Grey Warden is because they drink Darkspawn blood. And if an archdemon is killed by anything beside a Grey Warden, then its soul will just go into another creature and the Blight will continue. But if a Grey Warden kills them, then the soul goes into them, and then the Grey Warden dies, and the archdemon dies with them, and the Blight ends. So, yeah, it's a wild lore, man. It's really cool. I super dig it.
Again. Again. Come on! This is why the Qun doesn't like women fighting. I should have asked Cullen. Good one.
Perhaps you can take over.
Qunari training exercise to master your fear. I heard about the nightmare at Adamant. Sounded big.
Can you explain why I'm supposed to hit you with this stick?
Probably, if I try. It'd involve a lot of Qunari words, though. Just hit me with the stick, all right? I need to get over this demon crap.
All right.
There we go. Oh, yeah. Damn demon. Who's stuck in the fade, huh?
You fought in that siege. Every demon at Adamant wanted to tear you in half.
I bet, you demon assholes! And who killed you? That's right, Iron fucking Bull! I needed that. Thanks, boss.
Are you sure you don't want to talk about it?
We just did.
Oh, wow. Is that a little tiny Letho? I'm pretty sure that's a little tiny Letho. Ow. 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 Hi. Hi. Purse. Oh, no purse? Are Letho purse too light for that? He's a good little guy. You can hear it. But here we go. Ready? Hold on. No gate. Hopefully you heard it. I've never understood why people play role-playing games as a gender which is not their own. It's not a role-playing if you can't relate to the character. Here's the thing. That's your role-playing. Like, and I can completely understand if for you it breaks the immersion doing that. Like that, you know, and that's fair. That's totally fair. In fact, I kind of agree with you. When I do my role-playing, when I play these games normally, I make a character that is I usually play a guy, and sometimes I even make it look like me, and I always call it Cohh. So I do that as well. But the thing is you know, some people love acting, for instance, and for them they love taking on the roles of other people, or there may be good reasons why you take on a certain gender or type of character. I am specifically playing an elf female because this is the only gender and race combination that can romance Solus, which will give us the most lore out of this playthrough. So Kana Chad says, I can never be immersed in a role as a different gender. It just seems silly. Here's the thing. That's cool and that's your opinion, but I know that lots and lots and lots of people would strongly disagree with that. In fact, I would argue that most female characters in MMOs are probably played by guys. So it's one thing to have an opinion, but by saying something at the end like that just seems silly, that means that you're taking that from an opinion to an attack on other people. So that's why I think people are kind of jumping on you a little bit. It's one thing to say, yeah, it's my opinion that I really prefer to play people that act like me in this, or that look like me in RPGs. That's one way to say it. Another way of saying it is, yeah, I like playing people that look like me in RPGs, and if you don't, you're wrong. Or if you don't, that's weird. Like, that's when you take it from your opinion to something else. That's different. So just keep that in mind. I mean, I feel like what I just said is obvious to a lot of people, but it's clearly not obvious to you. So I'm just letting you know, like when you state your opinion and then make a comment saying that not having my opinion is weird or silly, and then jumping on chat for getting on you for that, That shows your head's not really in the right place with that. Yeah. That's kind of on you, dude. That's not on chat. That's on you. Nice Teapot says this game deserves better than the night slot. Well, night slot is better than no slot, wouldn't you say? So there's that. Yeah. Humankind has industrialized much of the solar system. Earth has deteriorated into a place of squalor, decay, and orbit. A new breed of worker has emerged, the Shipbreaker. The labor is extremely dangerous, but for a select few, the hazard pay is worth the risk. Could I crack an egg with those muscles? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Salvage station 42. Okay. What is your name? Cohh. Select revival package. Okay. What does that sound? I have no criminal record. I'm not a member of a union. I've completed my medical exam. I have no commercial real estate interests. I bring a positive attitude and problem-solving mindset to every workday. I understand the health risks. And I vote for this guy? What? Reserves the right to terminate this agreement at any time without notice or payment in lieu, with no requirement or sufficient cause. Oh my God. This is terrible. Okay. This is terrible. Game is a tad loud? Okay.
Give our employees, turning death into an ongoing opportunity for learning and growth. With Lynx, death is a fresh start. Good luck.
What?
Video observation complete. To finalize onboarding, your genetic sequence will now be extracted for use with the Lynx Everwork Asset Replacement Program. Don't worry, pain levels during extraction are largely tolerable. Please note, as outlined in Section 31 of your employment agreement, the process of genetic extraction will destroy your original body. Beginning extraction now. Extraction analysis and backup complete. Thank you. Beginning spare generation.
Wow. So the first thing you do is you get there and you get murdered so they can make a clone of you.
Well, okay. We're almost done getting this bay in shape. Let's go after that large aluminum chunk over there.
Why am I getting sucked in?
Your injury is important to us. Please wait while
So
we
those
connect
things
you
suck
to an
in.
Available spare.
All right. Breathe. You okay? Got yourself good there. Don't sweat it. Happens to the best of us.
Whoops.
Always good to review your spare replacement form. See how you can avoid future mishaps.
Wait, that's saying no? Pull it out, pull it out. Ow.
Helmet damage.
Raw material accepted.
Always use Link's branded repair kits to avoid invalidating your warranty.
That was great. This is all just, so I just start cutting this up now? Oh my god. What is this? Oh, that is funny. Okay. Okay, could have been worse. Yeah, windows are janky in this game. Oh my god, seriously? Really?
Material accepted.
Critical helmet damage. Note that human cranial structures are not rated for full vacuum exposure.